Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you the game that got me to Diamond competitive. I've only done 2 so far, but Diamond, me running over my teammates' mistakes, what we did well, and if we could have won by a bigger score, and as moment that it wasn't that big. Also, this is one of the first times I've ever got this high in a rank, and to think at the start of the year I was on Plat 1. Now I'm pushing for Champ 1. It was unbelievable to me. I'm growing at such a fast pace. I don't even know if I can keep up my skill, because it wasn't that long ago I was struggling in Plat. Now I'm literally breezing through Diamond. I've been in Diamond for about 2 weeks now, since the season started. Did my places with my uncle, like I said. Got Diamond 2. Bounced between Diamond 1 and 2 for about a couple days, about 2 or 3 days, and then today I just popped off in rank, and now I'm Diamond 3 Div 1, pushing for that Champ 3. I'm not saying it's a confirmed series, but Road to Champ may be on, as you can see here, 3 minutes 2. It did go into overtime. So let's just have a quick look at it, shall we? So it was set in Forbidden Temple, one of my favourite maps in Rocket League, so there's no excuse here. Here we were up against... Alright, I'll give you a quick breakthrough of everyone. You got me, the casual icy car, the car I just came up recently. My teammate who made a couple of mistakes, but overall was pretty solid and ended up getting the winning goal. This guy here, who probably carried his team, and he's got a pretty solid looking car. I didn't look at it earlier. But he's going to be the main cause of our problems. This guy, on the other hand, he was very infuriating to deal with, but his abilities were limited, so I managed to breeze past this player quite a lot. Now, am I going... Wait. Oh, I didn't know that. So I'm going to be going over mistakes from both teams, me, teammate, and both of the opponents, alright? I'll try to, at least. And I'll just point out what we could have done better. So here on fast kickoff, I'm against him. Teammates cheating up. Alright, fair. So, already, teammates cheating, that's good. This guy either needs to go get the boost over in this corner. Not that corner, sorry, this corner here, just in case the kickoff pinches towards here. Or he needs to be cheating, up to supply the pass. I end up losing the kickoff because my kickoffs are quite doo-doo ass. They have a nice early shot. Teammate gets a nice little clear on it. And I missed the ball. I started this game so badly, by the way. Like, look. Within a couple of seconds, my teammate's already got 56. Within 20 seconds, and I got 0. I'm playing the complete loss. Opponent's getting a nice clear on it. Now here, I'm rotating towards his back post, so I'm not going to lie. I'm rotating straight to the middle. I really should have got pad is, really. My teammate, as you can see, is positioning. Let's play the next couple of seconds. Yeah, look, he's here now. So he's rotating back post. At this point I didn't see it because I wasn't paying attention, because I was trying to focus on what the opponent would do. And this is how I scored, by the way. Let's move away from our teammate's mistake and move towards this here. The opponent gets an odd aerial. He has no boost. He flips and gets stuck on the ball. I see this. I boost, grab this just in case he does manage to get it over me and cut, and that way he has no boost. I then beat him to the 50 and I win the 50. I just dunked him here. So at this point, teammate might be in the play. Depends if he can recover from whatever the hell he's doing. He's out of the play. 0 boost because I took this. I'm judging. Let's double check. Yeah, 0 boost because I took the pad. And I'm definitely in the play as I'm making the play, and this guy here was kind of waiting for the pass but didn't get it. So as you can see, my teammate's kind of recovered. He's starting the play. He goes for an odd aerial decision, and I'm not gonna lie, this goal itself was so scuffed. Obviously that we got the dunk there. Honestly, the opponent really shouldn't have aerialed here. Let's look how much boost he had before the aerial. 76. Collects another boost pad on the attack, so he has a bit more boost. What you should have done is boosted to be around about probably just before this boost pad here, so maybe about here, where I am right now, and try to cut it off, because that's probably where it would bounce. It probably bounced here, which is where it did bounce, but he went for the aerial, but because I accidentally jumped once and didn't flip, my touch was so awkward, but it ended up working, and my titanium cosmos goes off. Don't know why I skipped forward. Here, I want kick off again. This is where I think this is my best. I think this is one of my best kickoffs. Again, opponent makes the same kind of mistake. He's not really cheating up as much as my teammate is, which is what you should be doing. I win the kickoff. I grab the mid boost to keep the pressure on their boost management. But here is this is where we conceded. I'm not blaming anyone here in particular. A teammate really shouldn't have power slided there and just kept going back. It's good that he challenged because it forced the opponent to do something. But that either was a shot on net with neither of us being able to get there quick enough, or just like him getting dunked and somehow, and then if I got beaten there, that'd be a goal. And as I predicted at first, I was too slow, and obviously I can't get there because my teammate messed up on the play. I'm not going to blame him entirely though. If anything, I really should have grabbed that boost pad and kind of backed off a bit. As you can see, I cheated up here. My opponent giving me the ball. I wouldn't say dunked, but I would say he wins the 50 here, which is kind of a weird thing. He completely misses the ball here. I got an open there. I don't know what I did there. I really messed up there. Again, teammate's kind of just waiting for the ball to be passed to him. Luckily, teammate got touched there. And at this point, I was in the he basically at this point. Before this, I was kind of like, alright, he's past middle, which I don't know his teammates anywhere near, so I just go for the ball, and I did. And as you can see here, look, they were just following each other for a second here. Let's track back a bit. Watch. Yeah, look, here. I get the touch, they're following each other. They're taking the same route. This guy should take the same route as he is right now. This guy, even if he's got no boost, he's got 19 boosts, alright? What he should do, and this guy's got 38, so yeah, he can keep going the same path. But what this second guy could do, with that 19 boost, he could turn for this mini pad and challenge the ball. Because I backed off because I thought they were going to go. That's what he ended up doing, but if he did it up, but if I didn't back off, then that could have been very bad. So he kind of needs to, I think he needs to challenge that a bit better, a bit earlier. But I win this 50. I wouldn't really say it's a 50, I'd just say challenge. There's just a little bit of a better view of it. And then that ended up going straight to him. Teammate doesn't really get touched, but it's fine because it's off target. Your opponent gets a weird touch. And then again, just hammering the backboard, forcing pressure, which is good. Willie Maru really shouldn't have backed off there. I think he should have just gone straight for it. Alright, if you're higher ranked than Diamond 2 at the time, or Diamond 3, either one, you could say either, because it was very high Diamond 2, low Diamond 3 gameplay. Everybody in this game after me, everyone in this game apart from me was a Diamond, by the way, Diamond 2. I ended up ranking up to Diamond 3 after this. So if you're a higher rank, just let me know, and I'll see what I could improve on to get that final stretch for champion, and then maybe even GC a couple later on in the year. So kind of win the 50 here. Here's the next thing. I get the ball here. I take my time because I've got boost. I flick. This is where the first aerial mistake really comes out in him. Look at that. If you can't really see from that angle, I couldn't either at the first because I was on the kind of a side angle to the ball, because I was trying to make space because we're clattering there. He air rolled out of the way. If he just didn't make it as complex, me and the opponent were racing to the ball, but even if I did get a touch here, it would have gone in because of the way I've air rolled into this. No matter what happens, even if I get a touch, unless the opponent's managed to somehow air roll and keep his second flip, well, I don't think he has because it's a bit orange under his car, meaning I think he's used his second flip, and he did. But if he managed to get that on, then that would have probably been a save, but I got the goal. Capitalising on, again, another mistake that he holds. Obviously, teammate goes against this guy. Pretty even kickoff. I'm there for the follow-up, but that was a very terrible 50, not gonna lie. Alright, what I did here, I would say is a good play. One, I followed up correctly, I just didn't get a good 50 on this. I got sent flying, I collected the mini pad, instantly rotated back. I knew this was an option, but I knew if I grab this, I'm out of the play for an extra couple seconds, I'm not going to. So I thought, either collect this, this, and this, and this, and hope my teammate in defense. Grab this, but completely out of the play for a minute. Or grab this, then this, be kind of out of the play, or just grab this, and then be in net, just ready for any shot. What I ended up doing is that third... I could have took this route, what I was on about just now, just in case. But if they did somehow manage to get a pass to here, shot here, then I wouldn't have been there to save. So, honestly, I think it's like the worst option, but yet the best. Actually, no, the worst option would be that. I think that's like the third worst, maybe even. I don't know if it was the best or the third worst. Definitely not the worst. Opponent gets it in touch back to his side of the field. Let me just put back up to normal speed. And again, I decide to go straight back in there. I'm doing the correct thing here. Opponent gets a touch. I get a slight touch of the backboard to give us a bit of space. Get a rebound. And I'm there. My teammate's reversing, not half flipping, which he really should be doing there. Teammate goes up for the most pointless aerial. So I think he should have saved that boost for a ground play. I didn't really go for anything in the air because I just didn't really want to, as it was a rank up game. I didn't want to try anything risky. Here was a definite chance for a counter attack. Look, let me slow it down to like 50. Look, I get a little touch onto the wall, which might have been like a bad mistake, because if they got angle on that and managed to hit that, that would have been gone in. I get a power clear. I used my pace, didn't gear up the pad, sorry, and I had no boost. I collected that, but because the ball slowed down, I had to, and that was kind of annoying, because that was a good chance for a counter. I missed the ball, but I caused a bump and also a bit of confusion, and that counter attack was already down the drain. Never mind, teammate gets there, but then he gets beat on the corner again, so that's actually the counter attack gone. I half flip, I was gonna go for the boost, but I saw my teammate get beat. There was a scarier play earlier that I got terrified in. I think it was around about, I don't know, but there's a part I got really scared at. And it was like a shot opportunity for them, and I saved it just barely. I realised teammates on attack kind of, so I'm just kind of there in support. It's very tight, by the way, very tight. Opponent misses. I think they go for too many aerial shots. I get a nice shot here, forcing the opponent to use a lot of boost. Teammates starving them. I don't know where I am. I'm there. Don't know why I'm here. Kind of just on the wall, letting them. This is the part, because I boosted it too early, I think. And look at this. So down to 5. Look at the contact I ended up having. My bumper is the reason we didn't concede that, because I've boosted too early, meaning I had too much momentum to get like a clear save. But thank God my bumper. That demo didn't really do much, as my teammate grabbed the 100, but he didn't really do much of it, and he just really he kind of let that one alone. Honestly, not blaming anyone here, but I think my teammate could have really done something with that 100 boost, or either of us could have done better there. I go on kickoff here, I'm pretty sure. Can't remember. Yeah, I do. Teammate's just going around in circles. Grab the pad, or go, or cheat, either one. My teammate jumped early, so I was kind of scared here. I backflipped just in case, but my teammate did get the second touch on the way down, so we were safe. Okay. I get it's an open net, but you can't tell me this isn't my teammate's fault. You physically cannot tell me. I'm like, so here, when we're on his defense, like, alright, at this point in time, I'm like, oh great, my teammate double jumped so early, I think I'm going to have to backflip here. I do that, teammate hits on the way down, I'm like, thank God for that, because I think that was been an unclear save there. I could have got the rebound. I'm like, great, teammate's on a counter-attack, he should be scoring this if he gets a power shot off, or just like a nice little chip shot. So I just kind of, I don't use any boost. I'm just kind of strolling down, because I know my teammate really should be scoring this. I see him completely miss the ball on the opponent's gather, and I'm like, great. Teammates missed a chance to make it 3-2 without it going to overtime. And I'm like, right, it's time to start playing a bit more strategic so they don't score on this counter-attack. I've got I wait this out. They missed the pass opportunity. I see the chance for a counter-attack, and the ball slows down so much, causing that, and then the ball touching the floor. Overtime. I wouldn't say this is intense. I wouldn't say this is the tense part. I'd say the tense part comes around about when we're on the attack. Actually, no, the defense. Sorry, because I had another counter attack. A pretty odd kickoff, but it was all right because we ended up with possession. Teammate ended up sending it away, and then he did it as well. So I kind of just let myself gather. He got a touch in the corner, so I'm like, great. My teammate's probably gonna hit this towards me, but I don't want to 50 my teammate and it fucking fling into the back of our net at the speed of like 400 miles per hour. So I'm thinking here, if teammate leaves and I get a touch, that's a clear opening for a counter attack here, because there's nobody here. They're both on the right hand side. He has an excuse. He just went for the ball. He has no excuse. He should be more central. But teammate decides to jump once and flip to the right. If he didn't flip to the right, I could have ended up and that pinch going into the back of our net. So, but luckily it went on their side, on the right hand side. We let them gather, which is kind of a bad idea. But teammate isn't letting that through, and then another major mistake by the opponent. Right, it's on 25% speed. Let me just fast forward it a tad bit. Look at this. He flips too early. It's just like he got contact, but realistically he didn't open it for teammate. I'm like, well, the reason why I'm rushing up right here is because of what happened earlier. I'm like, bro, if my teammate misses this, and honestly, if he got the height a bit higher, the trajectory for the height wouldn't have been in the middle of goal. It would have been at the very top. But he scores it, 3-2 overtime win. Both of them leave within seconds. Look at this. Bang, bang. Both got 90 strikes in the sky. So that was that. A road to champ series might in Forge become a thing, but that was a very tense game. There's a couple mistakes. There's a lot of mistakes from everybody. I think most of the mistakes go to that guy at the very end who missed that aerial. Maybe to the guy who let me get past him on that flick for the second goal for us. After I had a couple mistakes, for example, defensive mistakes when I boosted a bit early, so my bomb had to save the ball, all that stuff. But hope you guys enjoyed. I might make a Road to Champ series soon.